Oh boy. I miss these guys. I say as I look at them every day. When am I not saying that? Hello, welcome back to this. I did miss this intro song, Heinem. Yeah, it goes crazy. Last time, I'm really brain dead. I'll explain why later. Welcome back to Persona 5 Royal New Game Plus. Fujoshi run dating the guys as God intended. Last time we got fucking shot in the head, but we're fine. Don't worry about it. It will get explained. But we now know Akechi's a little bitch. Wait, what is that? Sorry, what was that? You said you already knew. What? That's crazy. How did you know? He's working for Shido. Which, he sucks. Shido fucking sucks. But you'll notice in this kind of title area now, how Akechi is so far removed. That's kind of why. And he's not in the intro video of the original game at all, actually, which is really fascinating. So we're gonna get a lot of explanation. This is kind of gonna be like a lore dump. I'm really sorry, I'm so tired. Work was so social. It was our practicum student, his last day was today, and like, God bless, he was so cool. He was a Persona fan. I'm talking like he's dead. He's a Persona fan too. So I'll really miss him. And then also my other coworker's birthday is tomorrow, and so everyone brought in food, and like, I food comoed out and took like an 1.5-hour nap, and then was like, whoa. So I'm kind of like recovering. Okay, interrogation room. But we're not actually in the interrogation room. Imagine if I didn't save and we had to do all that over. Oh my god, birthday potluck. Unannounced birthday potluck, mind you. I brought cookies because I was asked to. My boss brought cake because she said she was going to. And then suddenly everybody brought food without saying anything. I didn't even know that everyone brought food. I went down and got lunch and came back up, and the fucking tables were covered with food, and I was like, no one said anything. And then my coworker was like, no one told me either. He's like, I also went and got food, and now I'm not gonna eat it. And I'm like, okay, that's crazy. I guess the vibes were crazy, like in a slash positive kind of way. Like, it was really nice, but also I'm like, what? Pretty sweet death for a kid is one of the comments that just popped up there. Justice with Akechi. Hope things are safer now. Oh yeah, because they all think we're dead. I heard I didn't expect them to deserve to die. You don't. Okay. He killed himself, huh? I guess we'll never know his motivation. I'm exhausted. So true, Joker Persona 5. Husband, real wife. It feels like my consciousness is about to fade away.
Hey, are you alright?
God. Okay, so I didn't really talk about this last time because like shit was happening. Imagine being fucking 16, 17, getting physically brutalized by the police, and also drugged so heavily that the effects last over 24 hours.
Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination.
He's probably concussed too. Could this be the effect of the drug wearing off? The memories I thought were gone are starting to come back.
Are you listening?
No. What were we talking about?
You weren't paying attention? Well, I guess I can see how you'd be lost in thought right now. Anyway, we need to talk about how to
get that boy to a doctor. The only doctor he knows is like the black, not black market, like an underground doctor.
Futaga's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it.
He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
We also found a crazy amount of porn. No, just kidding. That's Joker's phone. I don't think Akechi would not be quite that bad.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him.
But what if I'm into it?
If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
So this scene before, if you remember, like, we would occasionally get the whoop whoop whoop, like, silvery shimmers of memory that wouldn't, like, go through. This was one of them, and we didn't know what was being said other than that they were low-key freaking out and Akechi was not there. We had, like, just met with Akechi and he suggested doing the palace.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring...
Oh, I didn't mean to do
The
that.
8 of us
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
can enter at once. It's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him.
That's on us a little
And
bit.
he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time.
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come
What
on,
if I'm into that?
Gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it?
No, Akechi is merely a tool.
Oof!
His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all.
Do not let him hear you say that, Makoto.
An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately.
Which he did try to do.
So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
He did try to do that, and Akechi said, well, the continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit unnecessary, don't you think? Remember that, by the way.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested, and then Akechi will kill him.
What if I'm into it?
Palace. The palace.
Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding...
Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage!
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity. Really?
Okay, I'll let her finish explaining, but then I have to explain the premise of a fic that it was like one of the first fics I ever read for Shuake. It did make me laugh.
You gotta be kidding me.
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a palace.
Everyone wins.
Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Yeah, that's it!
It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a
Or-
plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Hear me out. We could have tried to convince him to come on our
Ever since
side.
the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent.
We could have tried to convince him to come on our side, by the way. But anyway, there's this really funny fic that's like, Joker, you know, like after this, Joker and Futaba figure out that there's like a kind of an in-between of the metaverse and the real world, like basically a film that you can go into, and they use it to to haunt Akechi to make him feel bad about killing Joker. It's really funny. Anyway, poor Sojiro. Sojiro didn't get to know any of this, so he's like, husband, midwife, my son is dead.
However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
Thankfully, they did tell him eventually.
Her sister, correct?
Haunting a catchy
Makoto told me
deserve.
everything.
Yeah. No, it's quite funny. Cause Akechi's like, are you haunting me? Then fucking come get me. I don't feel bad. And so then they keep like hyping it up and, obviously it ends with them making out sloppy style, but you know. Yeah, anyway, like, Sojiro not being clued into the initial plan is very uncool of them. My biggest complaint of their plan here. And then my second biggest is, why didn't you try to convince Akechi? What you could have done is made it more obvious it was the metaverse, made Akechi realize he fucked up immediately, give him the chance to go back into the investigation room to talk to real Joker, and then Joker could have been like, we know what you are. Why don't you join us? Who are you working for? It can't be that big of a deal. Join us. But whatever.
Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
Aw.
It's ancient history now.
Goodens.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Yeah.
Look who's here.
Aw.
Hey, you big bastard.
Aw.
How've you been?
The way they have him in his school uniform, I think this is actually a mistake in the timeline. Because I think he should still have like bandages and stuff on. And he shouldn't be in his school uniform. It's too obvious. I mean, I died.
You must be fine if you're joking around like that.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we
Nope.
tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe.
This poor guy.
It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
He doesn't know
The
Akechi
true
was
culprit
bad.
behind
Oh
all these
no.
incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
It was Goro Akechi.
At least Sojiro didn't have to grieve for long. True. I can't imagine. Can you imagine if he... Oh, that's so awful. We can't think about that one. He's like...
You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Sojiro's like, wait, that guy who would come over and hang out and make goo-goo eyes at you all the time, trying to kill you? And then husband midwife's like, yeah, I was into it. God, I love this game. He was too suspicious. He was so obvious.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Actually, he made a couple.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could
What fun would
simply
that
bring
be?
up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made?
He talked to
do?
he heard the
He
cat.
slipped up in regards to Morgana's
They're like,
voice.
what?
You mean a cat?
I fucking love Sojiro so much, dude. He's the best. Oh, I'm fucking crying. He's so funny. He's like, wait, huh?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
No one's told him anything. He's the best.
Sorry, was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true.
I love Haru. I love the character trait that they gave to Haru. Well, she'll say something like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and then say something batshit. Like in Strikers, she's like,
Oh, I'm sorry. We just completely hate the police, that's all.
like, oh, I love her.
You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's probably
But you
good you
don't
can't
understand
understand
him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
Okay, pot, meat, kettle. Her being like, his acting is so bad. Girl, I love you, but...
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place. I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here.
Oh, am I mistaken?
Guys,
I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
he let it slip because he was hungry.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
I love him.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to our
'Cause he was
pancake comment was an
hungry.
honest one, after all.
He was just so hungry. Mr. I only eat an apple for lunch every day and then people stare at me. I love him. We got lucky. I'm gonna be really honest. If he had a full stomach and had been thinking a little more clearly, he wouldn't have slipped up and we would have been shit out of luck. We got lucky.
That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes.
Number one, I want to take him by the neck and shake him in my teeth. Number 2, he solved his own crimes, which is really funny. But number 3, he does have detective, like, he's not an ace detective. He just happened to solve a lot of his own crimes as well. Also, hi Maddie. Open right to an Akechi scene. Excellent timing. It's like you knew. He called to you. My little Blorbell with all the rage. I can't think about him too deeply these days. He just makes me want to cry. I think because I'm in like a point in my fic that is like so... I feel really just like ugh about him. Anyway.
On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
Joker's like, I'm also really
First,
sorry.
We required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
He was like, I'm really sorry if you also noticed that Akechi and I would sometimes make out in your palace. Don't think too hard about it. It was consensual. I'd do it again if he asked. But hopefully you didn't notice. I wrote a whole essay on paper when P5 Vanilla came out about Shuake. I want to read it. Do you still have it? In exchange, I will give you my not written on paper but written essay about Clavier Gavin. AKA the Clavier Gavin Manifesto, which I did explain to someone the other day. I miss him.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
You're in this really pretty dress, and your hat was cool, and you had this cool casino theme. Will you still let me date your sister?
About Akechi. Okay, I still want to read it. Okay, still want to read it. If you have it, I still want to read it. But yeah, anyway, what they're saying is that there's some places in palaces that look just like the real world. Like if you remember at the very beginning of the game when we went to Kamoshida's palace and the real world looked, the palace looked like the real world except when we got to the school.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Santa.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
Santa. That brings back memories.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion.
To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it.
Honestly, a great idea. I'll see if I can find it. My ramblings of a mad woman. I can't judge. Me too.
Yeah, it's good we have her heading up our operations.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming
Hey,
with Akechi.
hey, hey! Back off. That's my rival. No, Joker wouldn't bark. He'd go. No, he's too kitty cat to bark. Unless commanded. No. We are so normal. Maddie, I can't.
But I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That
That's
goes
okay.
for the both of us.
It worked out.
We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the
Please, the
interrogation
parking.
with
I
your
have a
son.
headache. I'm sorry.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able
My-
to confirm while we were checking the metaverse.
I love the little drawings in this section are so cute and silly. Makoto, you already have a cute heiress. You can date. Let Joker have, no, literally. The greed, they talk about in the fucking Bible over here. No, Akechi and Makoto would sooner kill each other than date.
First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
It's
Once
giving
we heard that
Danganronpa
from
with these
Makoto,
drawings.
We secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we
Yeah, the drawings are so
absolutely
cute,
needed
yeah.
to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Hitting the face in the art. Yeah.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
A body has been discovered.
God, Kodaka's been really active on Twitter talking about Danganronpa, and he's like, this might be an excuse to, like, continue the series, and I'm like, I hate you. You made such a big fucking deal at the end of V3 about never continuing this series. I don't want to hear it, actually. Go fuck yourself.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse.
Wait, that's so funny. Oh my god. It would be funny if that ending didn't piss me off so much. Hey, he's my #1 op. It's so funny because, like, I'm like, oh my god, Uchikoshi, hey, oh my god, King, I love you so much. Oh, okay. I love you so much, oh my god, hi. And then when it comes to Kodaka, I'm like, no, not really. He is my op, though. I guess I'll change my fucking controller. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna hide my source for a second so that you don't see. I don't accidentally dox myself or anything. Just in case. Ugh. Why is my foot cramping? Stop. There's no reason. I'm so hydrated. Okay, moving on.
Except that was all an act.
I love hanging out in the void. Alright. There we go. I almost forgot to turn the screen back on. Good thing you said that, otherwise I would have just kept going. I'm so tired. Anyway.
We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand, and merely acted like we were taking the treasure.
Again, so they were like, oh no, ambush, but they were totally expecting it, and they pretended that they had the treasure because they saw the shape of it beforehand, and were able to fake a treasure based on the shape.
This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Get baited.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how
It could be an audiobook. Imagine.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
It seems like she used this laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Asking her about it now would drag the conversation on too long. I should talk to her later. The game literally says we're talking too much.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious.
My favorite Akechi art. That's me. That's how I draw myself almost. Fame drawing of Saya, yeah, also true. Literally, I draw myself with teeth like that. He's just like me for real, but we knew this.
It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly
See,
in the
no,
real world's interrogation
I don't
room.
think it was hilarious. I think Joker was
Surely
sad.
he was acting quite cocky by himself in that
Okay,
quiet
this
chamber.
is true. This is true. I think he would have been like, fuck you, I win. But also being like, god damn it, I won. I wanted to be wrong. But this is a great.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
Ah, it's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
I couldn't see it either, for what it's worth.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape.
What's a little lead through the skull between rivals boyfriends? They're into it. Consensual kink. Was it safe? No. Was it sane? No, but it was consensual. That's what matters.
By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible.
The other interesting thing is that you can get an ending where you sell out your friends, which is fucking evil. I don't think I've even watched that ending. No, is that the ending? So there's a couple of times you can get a bad ending where if you don't do like a palace in time or something, it cuts to you in the interrogation room and you see someone holding a gun to your head and it's actual Joker, and then you get shot and that's like the bad ending. But I don't remember if that's what it is when you sell out your friends, because I could never sell out Yusuke. I forgot his name is husband. It's husband Millwife. Husband Millwife and his 3 boyfriends. One of them were kind of in our divorce era, but like we're gonna get over it. We're gonna get over it. We're gonna make it through. We can do this, baby. And we do what we do every time. We talk about this beforehand. We hugged for literally 7 minutes. Sorry. That's like my favorite animation besides Summer Boy. I quote that all the time. Like 7-minute hug has like entered my vernacular. Sandra was her name. And we were very polite to Sandra. We'd always be, Miss Sandra, this guy's an asshole. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that ending other than the one scene of Joker smirking at the screen after he sells them out. That's a different ending. I know which one you're talking about. We haven't gotten to that yet. That's later. I can't say what that is because it's a spoiler still, but anyway.
That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Don't remember drugs.
Understandable. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
I'm gonna start saying that. Don't remember drugs. Oops, should I delete that? No. It's not technically a spoiler. Because it's a bad ending that I'm not gonna take. There's one bad ending at the end of Royal that don't say anything about that one. But that bad ending without context doesn't make any sense. So, and it's not he doesn't sell them out. It's something else. So no worries.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
You were off the
This
rails.
is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking
This
back
would never
to the
happen, by the way.
interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him.
I know it's like suspend your disbelief and all that. Suspend your thoughts of reality, but this would never happen. However sloppy the Japanese police may or may not be, it would take a lot of really good convincing. Maddie, I literally just quoted the "we just hate the police" is all line like 15 minutes ago, like right before you came. Like, obviously this game parodies the uselessness of the police in Japan to like the same extent that Ace Attorney does. You know what I mean? Like, they have a lot of crossover in that, but it's not quite that bad in reality. It's not good. It's certainly not good, but like, you know. But anyway, yeah, they brutalized this child.
The callous use of violence and even drugs is utterly abnormal.
Drugs
If he
strong
had
enough?
lost consciousness?
Yeah.
And hadn't been able to tell
Yep.
Sis about the phone? He would have died.
Drugs strong enough to really fuck you up for like multiple days. That's crazy.
I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
I don't remember much. It's probably
You shouldn't have to remember such things.
probably good.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
No one really talks about this, but like Joker for sure has PTSD from this because this is not even the first time he's been arrested. I forget since the police in the States are, like the police in the States are bad. As far as the morgue thing, I don't know that that would happen. I don't know that that would happen. I think it would take a lot of money and convincing. And I don't even know that someone of Shido's potential would be able to convince someone, not the false death certificate, I absolutely believe. Not checking the morgue? I don't know about that one. A prosecutor being able to convince somebody? I don't know about that. He runs on vibes and curry. Well, many such cases.
We made sure to live normal lives
I
while
still
he
have
was
frozen
being
curry.
interrogated
Fuck.
to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against.
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Will you leave him alone?
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
I would not
We
call
knew
things
he was
settled.
alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash.
I was gonna say, that's also real.
Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you.
Yippee!
You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too.
I love you.
Just let me know.
I love you.
Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped.
So true.
Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
You're the best.
Are you sure?
You're literally the best.
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs.
Santa.
It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept
There's a room
his
back
offer.
there?
What a great man.
Hold on. There's a room back there? Where'd he go? There's a room back there? I could never fucking tell that there was a room back there. I don't remember him walking back there. There's a room back there? My mind is blown. This changes everything, actually. Wait, there's a room? That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm saying. There's a room back there? Hold on. I'm getting my art book. Ugh. I'll be right back. I have to know. Is this real? Long. Long. LeBlanc. LeBlanc. Where is LeBlanc? I don't care about the show times yet. Doga. Hi. 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 I don't care about that. Kichijoji, hi. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, 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 hi. I don't have it in the art book, okay? I'm scared. Guys, I'm scared. We need blueprints. It must be the kitchen. That's what I'm thinking. It must be the kitchen, surely. Eh? I'm going on an adventure. I have to confirm. Okay. Everybody strap in for a second, I'm Googling. Persona 5 LeBlanc model. Okay, these are all like fan models. What about like the actual LeBlanc? That's also a fan model. What the why are they all from the angle of the front? How about, like, asset? Asset. I see pots and pans and a metal table. Yeah. Oh, here's the model. Okay, so I guess... Wait, hold on. Oh, there is, like, a door. No. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Can I have this from, like, any other angle, please? They never show it. Okay, the second I'm able to run around, we're going to look, okay? Please let me run around. Okay, thank you. I don't care. I know. I've been here. I know more than you. Oh! Husband, real wife!
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I fucked your son. I mean,
It's me, Akachi.
Enter.
Speaking of people I've fucked, what?
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
Oh yeah, because he's old. Easy.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the
Yeah, you're into
Phantom
that, aren't you?
Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
I love when they have random evil
And on
villain
to our next
dialogue.
story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
I have Deltarune on the brain, and all I can think of is Bang and Murder Plot, my man. I have not played Deltarune yet, but that is very funny, and that is exactly what that scene... Any of those scenes where Akechi and Shido are talking, and they're like, yes, we're so evil, is exactly like, oh yeah, great.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Hey Ryuji, you should care.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
No, I want to walk around. Pull back the
Well,
camera.
the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all
He
this?
said a name on the phone.
Akechi accidentally
Yes.
let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who?
I believe he's a politician.
Remember Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns.
Mr.
He's
Worldwide
maintained a
wannabe
negative
Shido
stance toward the
Masayoshi.
Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity.
It sucks because I actually really... He has, like, such a cool name. Like, Masayoshi is a great name. But it belongs to Shithole Man. So, yeah.
On top of that, he'll most likely become the next prime minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
Yes, obviously.
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses.
Santa.
We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes.
Mom.
Shido, huh?
Go on.
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job.
Soldier lore.
I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido.
Do you remember forever ago when Shido was on TV and Sojiro was like, ugh, this guy. Anyway. And then like moved on? That's crazy. Like, the foreshadowing does go crazy for Sojiro. Like, I love him. I'm not one to judge a book based on its cover, but what about Shido looks like he's an honest man? I ask myself the same question. Honest man? Honestly infuriating.
From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved.
Should have killed him back then.
But there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had.
Yeah.
He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases.
With
It was
Akechi.
then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties.
Oh, I love she calls
I
him
would
boss
never have
now.
imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Honestly infuriating, honestly
Way back
evil.
when, Shido kept saying he was going to be prime minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes prime minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
The other terrible lore about Shido is that he willingly shaves his head. To make himself look cool. I think we should eat him.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard.
Yeah, we'll do it like always.
Yeah.
Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for prime
Looks to
minister.
America.
Got a hit! Well, duh. It ain't a surprise he has one.
It's so funny how at the beginning of this game, they're like, this game is a work of fiction. Any characters or things that may seem based on real events are completely coincidental. And then, like, the last 10 years have happened and everyone went, Especially with Strikers. Strikers is, like, wildly relevant. Everyone should be playing Persona 5 Strikers, whether they played this game or not. Crazy.
Where would the location be?
Up my ass.
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
Hey guys. Guys, did anyone pay attention in government class?
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
The way that this is an option. Hey guys, the way that this is an option at all. What about Akechi? Joker said, hey, I'm not over it. That's still my boyfriend. What about Akechi? Hey, I'm only rank 8 with Akechi. What about Akechi? Striker's my beloved. What a fun game. Yusuke was my fave for reasons totally not related to Devil May Cry. Is that why I like playing as him too? I don't know. I also enjoy the new characters though. I have a lot of fun playing as them. But guys, what about Akechi?
No need to waste time with him. We just gotta hit the head.
Joker still cares. Oh, he still cares. The fact that that's a thought at all. After someone who killed you, the fact that like he tried to fucking kill us, and husband midwife is like, but what about Akechi? What are we gonna do about him? God, I hate gay people. Happy Pride again, in my city at least.
Of course.
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's
win this together.
Let's kill him.
Time for revenge.
Then it's unanimous.
I love doing Haru's voice.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that diet building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
That's his boyfriend, Ryuji.
Old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
That's his boyfriend. He's grieving. He still, like, low-key wanted to believe in him. Not even low-key, high-key.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
Okay.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
So then,
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the diet building after school.
That reminds me. What are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
I have rank 10 with Kawakami, it's
Miss
fine.
Kawakami said he went back home for family
And that's what I'm
reasons.
talking about.
That's what I told the school.
Oh, thank you.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What happens if I call her?
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches.
Nani?
Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations.
Thank you, Makoto. December 17th, that means it's almost Christmas. Well, almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. This is a really important point. Hey, Akechi did all that. Akechi did murder people in the metaverse and then, like, caused them to die in real life. He did do that. No one's denying that. However, this started at least 3 years ago. So that means he was 15 at the oldest when he started doing this. I don't care how much he said that he wants to or wanted to do it or whatever. You can't consent to fucking anything at 15, I fear. He was and is a child. He is a victim as well. He would hate hearing that he's a victim. He would hate it. He would hate it. But he is. He's not entirely at fault. He did do bad things. He should be punished. But he was a kid. And who's to say that he even knew what he was doing when he first went into the metaverse and they said, go take care of this shadow? Who knows? We don't know that he knew what he was doing. He knew what would happen. What choice did he have? This fucking orphan gets taken in by an incredibly powerful guy who said, do this or I'm gonna probably fucking kill you. You know too much. When you're 15 and someone finally cares about you, that is a child. My boy. So I'm glad that Makoto acknowledges this and that the game acknowledges this. The adults in his life failed him and it makes me insane. Any single one of these people sitting in this room of the kids could have become Akechi. And they all need to remember that from time to time.
A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement.
Okay.
He'll say he has escaped
Sure.
prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
I love that you decided this without me, I
Everyone's
guess.
gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured.
That's
and
one of my favorite
appearing to be
Ryuji
killed.
lines.
What frightening teenagers.
Many such cases.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
But what about Akechi?
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
God, Yusuke, you're so beautiful, by the way.
I finally made it this far.
Okay, see.
It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Yeah, like 15. He definitely did wrong and needs to be punished, but when people overlook that the PTs could have easily become Akechi, it's crazy to me. Agreed. And he's in such a vulnerable place as a child. Like, mom died, not just died, like suicide. Died by suicide. And we don't know if Akechi saw. We don't know. But regardless of whether he did or not, extremely traumatizing, you know, and grew up in a single parent household where the single parent was a sex worker, likely brought home clients. Or, brought home trauma from the clients, you know, and grew up like dirt poor, had no other relatives to go to, ends up in the foster system. The foster system in America, you think that's bad? I'll tell you what's bad. The foster system in fucking Japan. Dude, I think I talked about this last time. If he's on a koseki or not, if he's not on a koseki, he is like fucked. By the way. His future's fucked.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy.
Is he young?
Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
This is interesting. I think we forget that Akechi came to him and had already known about his powers. And like, how did he learn about it? Or like... That's not what I mean. What I mean is that he was all alone then. Like, he got sucked into the metaverse at some point. Then Nav like showed up on his phone or whatever the fuck. That happens at some point when he's 15 or younger even. He only came to Shido 2.5 years ago. So he may have been even younger. When he gets these powers, comes to him and is like, I have this ability to go into this world. And then, but probably doesn't know the full extent, but also awakens to his persona alone. Had to fight all the shadows alone. In the metaverse alone. Fucked. It basically means he doesn't exist. Exactly, Maddie. No, Koseki is so crazy. I want an origin story, Atlas, even a spinoff, please. Bring him back. I miss him so much. I literally was talking to my coworker about him today, and then had to lay my head down in my hands at work and was like, I was like, dude, I miss him so much. Like a guy talking about their dead wife. I was like, Atlas, please.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and
erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
And I'd like to
It's
remind
because I
people that
sympathized with your
the
aspiring
Phantom
ideology.
Thieves considered killing Kamoshida, and they should have. I miss my wife Tails. Literally, me with Akechi. This is where Akechi comes out as right wing. Just kidding. No, you know, even if Akechi did discover by himself that he could accidentally, you know, I'm sure that wasn't his intention. I'm sure he didn't go in and, like, fight a shadow and then find out that they died and go, woohoo, I can do it. Like, he was like, oh my god, I killed someone. I'm tainted.
I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
There's a great theory out there that Wakaba used Akechi as experiments, and that's how he got connections with Shido in the first place, because, like, how else would he just show up and convince this extremely powerful politician to believe him? And that, like, Wakaba found out about him because she was already dabbling in the cognitive world, and that she may not have, not abusive, but she may not have been treating Akechi pretty, like, very ethically. I kind of subscribe to that headcanon, if I'm honest. We all considered killing him for what he did, and a lot of people I've had this conversation with forget that. Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side, until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion.
Pathetic.
He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
I love the way he delivers this line. He's like, well, I got it out of his shot. I didn't do anything. He's so coquettish. Ugh.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested
Okay,
interests.
he does have a point here,
General
unfortunately.
public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools.
I was just about to say, I love his
will
delivery.
lead
Yeah.
this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion.
Robbie Damon does an amazing job, as always. I love, also, they're just fucking exposition dumping. I fucking love that they're just exposition. Evil villain dialogue happening, telling you how they got to this point. Hey Atlas, do you know of a concept called, show don't tell? I know you do. You just sometimes forget. That's okay, I forgive you.
Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
Like, who are they talking to? They both know what they did. Literally, they're resting on their laurels. The definition of resting on your laurels is this. They're both so excited that they did it. They're like, hee hee. Meanwhile, their fucking office and phones are bugged. So stupid.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations, but flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me.
It's just like fucking Jacopo and his capitalism bullshit. Ugh.
And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world.
The plant in the
Surely
corner.
my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts.
Literally. Imagine that these walls are so fucking thin. The people who have like the offices next to Shino are like, do you guys hear this? Should we say something? Like, no, let them keep going. I kind of want to hear more. A hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. And he just wanted to be a hero.
I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
Yeah, catch up on your fucking homework.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
Well, actually.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Actively sweating in their office chairs. Oh my god.
Well, how do I put this?
Looks like things have finally settled down. The streamer can do the dialogue now. But it's actually time to stretch. Life's gonna get real busy for you starting tomorrow night. It's just starting tomorrow, right? Get some rest. Oh. I was like, why can't I lay this flat?
Well then. The Chief's right. Let's take it easy for today.
Okay, everyone wants to yap with me, but I'm
I'll just add
gonna pop one of these really fast. It's time to stretch. Everybody stretch, or else. Oh god. I've been reading about hypermobility recently because my friend suggested that I am hypermobile years and years ago. Like 2020. 2019. Like years ago. I wish we could call a catchy god to say. And I was like, well, I'm not. Because I can't, like, do the thumb to my wrist stuff, or, like, I don't have the weird elbow thing. But I found out that actually, hypermobility does not necessarily mean that you are flexible. Apparently, what it can mean is that your muscles are so tight because your joints are too loose, and so they're tightening in an effort to keep your joints in place so you don't injure yourself. And it's like, if you don't have to have all of those tells, you only have to have like a couple. And I looked them up. One of them is hyperextension of the knees, which my doctor has scolded me for since I was at least 8 years old, and I go, uh-oh. As well as a couple of other things that I hit. So, I've been trying to be, when I stretch, a little more conscious of not overstretching. But you know, I'm only human.クーリッシュ欲しいけど What's the weather like? Still very hot? Still very hot. Okay. Hold on, I'm getting a little sweet treat. No, it's too late. If I eat it now, I'll be so sick in the morning. Anyway. Okay. Alright, let's yap some more. Hey, do you guys want more dialogue? No? Too bad.
So,
Oh, by the way, the police report on your death isn't gonna show up at your school. No need to worry. It seems Prosecutor Nijima worked out some kind of deal with the higher-ups or something. I don't remember how to do Sojiro's voice anymore. I mean, they haven't even said anything. They haven't said anything to me, even. There even isn't there twice. Okay, I did. As long as you stay quiet, you'll be fine.
well,
And I guess if they reported your death now, they'd basically be saying you were a Phantom Thief. They can't really go announcing what the Phantom Thieves are, so I'm sure they'll avoid that. Okay, can I go downstairs?
Hey,
I just want to see if LeBlanc has a little door. What?
At any rate, I'm glad you're back safe and sound. But even that's putting it too lightly. You had it rough in there, didn't you?
I always thought the thumb test was pulling your thumb back, not forward, and I just realized I can do that. Oh. Don't worry about it.
Sorry. Akechi was after you all along. I knew it was risky, but we had no choice but to depend on him. But thanks to your tenacity, you were able to fool him. It's payback time. Let's make him regret underestimating the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, I'm gonna pay him back alright. Right up his asshole.
nice.
Hello, little sister. Thank you for your help.
Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kind of came in handy.
Every stream I learn something. Yeah. You're welcome? I don't know if that's a good thing. I'm not interested. Oh, so.
Well, remember how I put that wiretap app in Akechi's phone?
Uh-huh.
Basically, that let me see GPS info for two
And
phones,
you guys were
yours
together.
and his.
You guys were together a lot. In this room specifically. Like on top of your pings were on top of each other. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But just know I know.
I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi. That's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to Akechi.
Why did it sound like she cleared her throat at the beginning of that and they just straight up didn't cut it?
This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it.
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable. Pretty good, huh?
What else?
It may not have looked like it, but everyone else was risking their lives too.
Yeah, but they weren't getting drugged. No offense.
Though there's no doubt you were the most at risk. I mean, you actually got arrested.
Santa.
But it seems like all the drugs and stuff made you forget the details of the plan. Want me to explain how it all went down? It might take a bit.
Okay, sure.
Well, since the rest of us didn't get captured, we had to act. We had to pretend we never wanted you to get arrested. Pretend the suicide news was a real shock. Basically, we had to act like we didn't know anything, 24/7. The enemy knows who we are.
But for only a
so
day.
We couldn't let our guard down even once while you were gone.
Literally for only a day.
If they had people watching us and realized what our plan was, they would have killed you immediately. Want to hear more?
Sure.
Another tough part was figuring out how to get Sai Nijima and Akechi back from the metaverse. In order to return to reality, you have to go back to the point where you came into the metaverse. So, Sai and Akechi had to go through where the nav was activated, as in, the hall where they met. Akechi would just come back the same way after the assassination. The real issue was Sai Nijima. We needed to stop her for a moment before she headed back toward the interrogation room. But nothing can be sent to a phone inside a palace. So, I had to program the messages in beforehand. In doing so, I made it seem like the messages were coming at that exact moment in time.
Sure.
That part was kinda last minute, so I had to pull an all-nighter trying to get it set up. I'm really on a roll here. Wanna hear some more?
Sure.
Let me see. Another problematic thing was...
Akechi, no.
Oh yeah, tying Akechi.
Oh yeah!
That was really tough.
I forgot about this. This is the most important part.
I obviously don't mean the real Akechi. Even if we could do that, it would ruin our plan.
Husband male wife's reaction going, huh? You tied him up without me?
The one we had to tie up was Sai Nijima's cognitive Akechi. This part's really complicated. I know you're tired.
Yes,
You
I
sure
have
you
to-
want to hear all of this now?
You're gonna tease me with the fact that you tied up Akechi and then go, you don't have to worry about it. I definitely.
We needed to lure Akechi into Sai Nijima's palace and have him kill the cognitive version. But Akechi would have entered the palace immediately after meeting Sai Nijima in the hallway, right? Because of that, there was a pretty decent chance he'd run into the cognitive Akechi. And if that happened, Akechi would have totally realized we'd lured him into the palace. Nobody actually even thought of this possibility until the night before the assassination. Makoto realized in the middle of the night, and it was a huge mess trying to figure out what to do. In the end, we chose to sneak into the metaverse while the plan was happening to tie up the cognition. Because you told Sae to show him the phone, we expected her to chat with him for at least a bit. So, we had a few minutes to strike after the cognitive Akechi showed up, but before the nav activated.
Which, like, doesn't fully actually make sense because in those cutscenes where it gets announced, they're all, like, doing stuff, and I'm like, okay.
It was Operation Tie Him Up. Though it wasn't really much of an operation in the end.
But this is really funny.
Sai Nijima didn't know his true nature, so the one that appeared was an ordinary kid.
God's blessings on the fan artists who draw cognitive Akechi in the theme of Sai's palace, so he's in a bunny suit. You are the best.
It was pretty simple surrounding him, knocking him out, and tossing him on another floor.
This is so... God, why couldn't they have animated... This would have been so funny. Why did they animate this?
But man, watching Makoto's skill was super amazing. I guess she does use Knuckles as her weapon. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, appreciate what everyone else did.
I do.
I just can't help but rant when I'm talking about stuff that interests me.
She's just like me for real.
Sorry about that. Just focus
No, I
on
want to hear
resting
more
up.
about tying up
You don't have
Akechi.
to
Like, what did
worry
he
about
say?
anything else.
What were his reactions? What are the noises that he made?
And seriously, well done.
God, that shit's so funny. Can I please go downstairs?
Hey!
God, I hate you all. Okay. Get out of my house.
I'm gonna head back then.
Go to bed, alright? I go to sleep. Hongshu, hongshu.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while.
Yeah. Sabori.
Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far.
God, he looks so sad.
And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end. Well then, we should get to sleep. You know, something that Futaba said before, when you were in a pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that...
Oh yeah, Kasumi.
So it was Yoshizawa. Then we'd better let her know you're safe now. And I'll even lend you a hand with that.
Hmm? Apparently Akechi arrested the leaders of the Phantom Thieves. He's a hero. I'm so glad Akechi's back. Me too, random passerby. I hope they catch the rest of the Phantom Thieves too. He really is amazing.
There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win.
Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have.
Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track. Especially after it turned out those Phantom Thieves were nothing more than scum in the end.
Scum? Like scum villain?
We'll show you.
I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. Are you okay? You're a bad teacher. I am, thanks. You're alive. The news is reporting you committed suicide. Call me when you can. I was so confused. But as long as you're safe, don't worry about school. Just take care of yourself. Alright. I think we finally... Oh no, just kidding. The truth that the leader of the Phantom Thieves died. How could the police let him commit suicide in jail? They need to get their shit together. True.
Cut that out!
So we're like monkeys. We received word from Mailwife's family that he'll be absent for a bit. Jeez, what do you think People's School is anyway? It's almost time. I can't remember if we get to run around yet. Who want me? Oh, Mishima! Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. I'm all good. Oh, thank God you're safe. That suicide report was all over the news, and Ms. Kawakami said you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging the question when I tried to ask him. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, the fan site is a real mess right now. But I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck.
Hey.
You don't need to worry about it in here, but try not to do anything to draw attention. Anyway, today's the day off, so eat your curry and take it easy. You can take your time with it too. It's not like any customers are going to be showing up.
Okay, let's try and think of the keyword once this Chief's Curry has energized you. I am Shachiku. Who want me? Okay, keyword, we don't know yet. Hard to understand. We need a I lived bitch response from Joker. We really do. If he's behind all the mental shutdowns, does that mean all the weird accidents from these past few years were his fault? Like that subway accident back in April. Now that you mention it, the accident of the Minister of Transport lost his job. So Shido is an asshole. Weebin knew. Wouldn't it be faster if we just try to go there and think about it on site? So we're doing the dumbest thing ever and going out in public next to the diet building.
Alright, let's head to the diet building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay?
Shave your head or something. I don't know.
You going out?
That's the plan.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, I know. Not my
realize
idea.
You're done for if you get caught, right?
Yeah, I know.
Ugh. The stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late.
Hi. I want to be able to check the fucking TV.
She isn't here.
I wish. God, can you imagine?
Let's begin at once.
He would probably try to strangle
Police
me.
cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayo Shishido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
What about a mansion?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace?
It's no good.
I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
No shit.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
I love him.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea.
There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him.
You're the most
Excuse
memorable
me?
person in
I'm
our
a member
group.
of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer.
It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We
Is
should
that
leave at
Matt
once.
Mercer?
Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting.
He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination.
It does sound
I'd
like
say
it, hey?
he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which...
Almost
Leave it LeBlanc,
definitely.
okay?
We should all think about this tonight.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. No matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Well, he knows how to say the right things.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
He's well spoken. Try to look at Mashida's interviews online. They all sound so goddamn fake. It's true. He's currently 53? I'm thinking. I'm doing math. So he was... When Akechi met him, he was considered a young politician? I don't know about that. Okay. Though he's the cabinet member, he's split from the ruling party. Yeah. Okay, we knew this. Want a contest for who people would most like to have as their boss.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
It's so funny because like they're
they came up with that like really clever plan, and yet they're so fucking stupid. I guess since most of them are like 80, 90, that's fair.
Ugh.
Yeah, Futaba, I'm with you. Can I please walk around? What's with all the love for Shido? Again, no one knows the truth about him. This freaks me out. Okay. Can I go downstairs yet?
Nice.
Please let me go downstairs. Yes, okay. What the fuck is LeBlanc? Okay, so Sojiro just kind of like disappeared. There's just a cabinet here. There's like, do you see what I mean? Okay. Everybody look. So there's this like stove, right? And then it makes an L shape into where the pot is. Sojiro just fucking disappeared. 1 second though. Phantom Thieves incident came to a shocking end after the leader. Okay, yeah. Most of the public is praising Mr. Goro Akechi and his team for stopping the Phantom Thieves. He looks like he'll assign you extra work 5 minutes before you're off the clock. Yeah, that sounds familiar. There is no room. Don't do anything rash, not like he listens to me anyway. Does anyone want me? Oh, I can't leave. Okay, boo. Well, time to rot in my room. Do I have video games? I should have video games. Did I ever finish that laptop? No. I did, but like I don't wanna.
Oh.
Let's play a video game. Unless he can move the table. Maybe. Featherman Seeker. He plays video. I'm literally in this seating position right now. He's just like me for real.
Well then.
I did read the secret technique. Yep. Alright, use the technique, baby. Fighting battle after battle, Pigeon only grows stronger. He dives headfirst into a confrontation with the next aberrant. Looks like if you hear, I'm getting readings of an infinibug from inside that factory. I'll send you the data just like last time. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's kill him. Mosquiternum.
Yes.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hey.
Okay. Oh, I like literally didn't look. Oh, I'm fucked. I didn't know it was gonna make me memorize it!
Oh man.
I didn't know it was gonna make me memorize it. Joker reminds me to unshrimp my back. He reminds me, and yet I still don't listen. I didn't know I was gonna have to fucking memorize it. I thought it was just gonna make me do it. That's so unfair. That was evil. That was really rude. Let's put it into the case, just like Shido-san said. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Politicians like him are promising. Okay. Well, he's bad at video games just like me, so... Hi. My fortune reading said that you're okay, but I'm still worried about you, so please let me know. Everything's okay. I'm relieved to hear that. You appear to have avoided your destiny of death. However, I can't see anything past that. Please be extra careful. If you're unsure about anything, I'll be waiting at the usual spot. Well, I don't know if I can go out. I think I have to do things. They're gonna make me do things. Oh, who want me? As your physician, I would like to confirm something. Please contact me as soon as you see this. I'm still alive. Stop making me worried. I'm glad you're okay. I just got nervous when I saw the news. Well, I'll be at my clinic if you need any medicine. Nothing but the Phantom Thieves on TV. Oh, that's right. Aren't you all supposed to be gathering here today? Make sure you finish eating before everyone shows up. Why, are you afraid you're gonna have to feed them?
Last one. Diamond mine.
Futaba is so real.
No good.
How many do we miss?
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Right?
That's not something to be excited about.
We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi.
Okay, I'm fine. I miss him. It's been 15 minutes. We haven't had a cutscene with him.
Him and his stupid composed face.
Yeah, I could kiss it right off of him.
So, Akechi-san.
Hi.
Is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir.
God, he's such a bitch. I love him.
Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Makoto is on site, yeah. No, she fucking hates this guy. Not entirely. She's just like... She wishes they had a rivalry, but... Stupid handsome Akechi. I love this line where he's like, people lashed out at me. Ooh woo. You guys were mean to me online.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy led to hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Ooh, ee, ha.
That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree? That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree? That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
The way he admits to trying to honey trap you. That was directed to Joker. Literally. I forgot he said this. I can't believe I forgot. I have not engaged with this part of the game in English in so long, and have not engaged with this part of the game generally in like a year. So I've forgotten some things, which is great for stream. So I forgot this.
That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
That's gonna be echoing in husband midwife's head for the rest of his fucking life. So it was real. I know what you are. I know what you are, Goro Akechi. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word online.
That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
I didn't even mean to press the button that time. That was my wrist brace accidentally rubbing against the X button. I'm really normal. Okay, moving on.
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
That's what we're focusing on? Haru, that's what we're focusing on, Haru? Okay, you're a lesbian, first of all. But that's what we're focusing on?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
God, isn't it great? Isn't he beautiful? I mean...
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
Should it? That's the real question, though, Haru. Should it? What is justice? True power, true justice lies in the heart, not in something vile like you, sorry. But what is justice? Who decides it? No more parasites. What is the quote from Les Mis of Enjolras? No more parasites, no more cowards, or something like that. Justice is decided within yourself. You cannot decide justice for other people. However, there is a baseline. I will agree. The Phantom Thieves, neither the Phantom Thieves nor Akechi are what I would fully call just.
They're manipulating information using the media.
You did the same. You guys did the same thing. You used Oya to help you.
Leaving Akechi aside,
You have the fan
we'll
site.
Get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Yusuke redirecting, he said, guys, leave him alone. He's a small fry. Don't let Akechi hear you say that, but...
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
Ew.
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before Yongen-Jaya Station.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh right! The candidates are currently campaigning!
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
I thought they were looking at Sojiro. Yeah, I low-key thought so too. Whoa. It sounds like the same voice I heard back then.
Man, talk about being lucky! We can go check him out without an appointment now!
No one's noticing the PTSD episode that Joker is having right now. Are we wearing our glasses? Okay, yeah, we are.
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station.
Why are we
This
going?
way. Hurry! By the way, did something happen?
Joker's visceral reaction to his voice. Literally!
You didn't seem well a moment ago.
PTSD.
I should write something.
What are y'all? Are you guys not coming?
I hope Ryuji doesn't try anything.
We will be counting
We'll
on
stand out too much if we all go together. Please investigate on your own, husband. As if I won't?
So the one behind the death of Haru's father be out there. Please check it out, husband.
That's what you're I can't stand gay people. Are you kidding? That's what you're thinking about, Makoto? You're not thinking about the guy who almost got me killed, but you're thinking about the guy. You're thinking about fucking piss-ass Okumura because it has to do with your girl that you have big crush on. Oh my god. Lesbians.
And criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society. Such a disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail into a new future of dreams and hope. So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country.
Sorry, I was looking at the graffiti.
And once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury. So our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world.
Lesbians. Oh, we have a little academy near us. I didn't even notice. I wonder if any of these are references to anyone who worked on this game. That'd be cool if so. Which way? This way? No. This way.
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together. I hope to continue serving you all.
Cat spotted, yeah.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, brat.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron! Come on, stop!
But these guys...
I always wondered why his glasses are tinted. I don't know, because Katsuya in fucking Persona 2 also has tinted glasses. Maybe it's just a fashion thing. Why are we joining them? Guys, this is so stupid.
You don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
That voice.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
This ain't a show. Get lost, kid.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
This man. There's no mistake. He's the same man as the one from before.
What are you looking at? This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
Totally something a good guy would say, literally.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person?
He's why I got arrested. We should kill him.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The same guy? For real? Seriously?
You're sure, aren't you? Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
Let's get going, okay?
Shido's the guy who set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
I agree, I'll get the pitchfork and the shovel. No, for real. Is it just coincidence?
Talk about a destined connection.
Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit. Children are the future, my ass. What he's saying and doing are completely different.
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
JRPG.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person.
He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. That's the worst.
I love that Sojiro is included in this. He's like a much more active participant with this arc where he's like, I fucking hate this guy, and like I'm like fully supporting you, not only just because you're my kids, but because I fucking hate this guy. Compliant children are the future is what he most likely means. I don't like to think about that.
I assume the keyword for what he believes the diet building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the diet building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
The guy behind everything turned out to be your arch enemy. What an oddly poetic twist.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those clothes. You'd stand out if everyone else is wearing their school uniforms. Might be a good idea to wear your uniform when you head out. Not did?
That sounds
Nice.
really dumb to me, but okay. Okay, what's on TV? Election season has officially begun. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Been searching up. Why is there an A back here? Hold on. Y'all see this too, right? Hang on. Hold on. I'm getting up to my TV so I can see this. I know Guy with a field. Let's make this happen. What is this? Why is there an A there? I can't, there's just like some kind of design. Is that supposed to be like an Akechi was here thing? If so, that's really funny. Okay, let's try playing video games again. Let's redo. I want to redo that shit.
Oh.
Yeah, we're playing a video game. The black and red one? I already walked away, so I already forgot what color it was.
Okay. Well then.
Let's use the technique, because I'm stupid.
Yes.
Okay, I have to memorize it. Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
I see.
Okay. Okay, easy. For a second, I thought it was gonna be the Konami code.
Nice.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, the Featherman! What about the gray one? That looks like a Featherman. It can't be! The Infinibug readings are coming from that Featherman!
For real?
Something about this feels off. Do you hear them, Pigeon? They think you're the Aberrant. Are you really just going to sit there and let them kill you? Are you a Phoenix Ranger? Explain yourself! So you're going to fight. You don't seem like an Aberrant to me. But if you're challenging us, we will not falter. Let's go, Feather Phoenix! Hold on. Okay. So, Gray Pigeon.
What did you say?
is a reference.
No
this whole story is a reference to Akechi. Gray Pigeon, listen to me. We understand. You may be an aberrant, but you're not evil. There is justice in your heart. What are you waiting for, Pigeon? Destroy them now. It was then that Pigeon's heart screamed out for justice. Alia was his true enemy.
Oh.
Whoa, Pigeon's facing Alia now. I suppose the experiment was a failure. Looks like I'll just have to fix you. Take this, skull rod.
Yes.
Okay, fuck him up. Oh god, okay. Okay. Do you dare defy your creator, foolish aberrant? Fine. I won't try to fix you. I'll just dispose of you instead. I've activated the time bomb I had implanted inside you. Soon you and the entire planet will be blown to smithereens. I've gathered all the data I need, so you're no longer of any use to me. I'll just be sure to make my next aberrant more obedient. Doom was almost certain, but the justice in Pigeon's heart was not ready to give up. I should be going.
Hey.
Hey, something's happening to Pigeon. What? There's energy emanating from you. Is this your full awakening? The time has come. Awaken your dormant powers, Gray Pigeon!
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Da. No. Okay. It's okay. You can let the bomb blow up with just the two of you here. Impressive move, Pigeon. Your performance far exceeded my expectations. I must accept defeat. I assume there were no humans left with a sense of justice. That's why I chose a human as base material to create you. But it would seem that things never go as planned when it matters the most.
That's incredible.
It's over. So Pigeon's sacrifice saved the Featherman. No, it saved Earth. Meanwhile, back on Earth, he showed incredible courage in his final moments. He could have joined us in our fight. Thank you, Gray Pigeon. The justice in your heart saved us in the end. We will never forget your name. Pigeon became a Phoenix Ranger after all, didn't he?
Nice. Oh.
No wonder Akechi loves Featherman. Are we going straight into cutscene hell? Probably. I've actually been paying attention to the news lately. Aren't you proud of me? Don't you leave it on hoping Akechi... Don't you leave it on hoping that Akechi will be there? Well, not that I blame you. He's a real hero. I think that Masayoshi Shido is even more amazing, though. He's the first politician I've ever believed in. Oh, I know Shido-san, too. It sounds like he really wants to improve the country. A pigeon is often looked at as the rat of the skies and dirty, unwanted. Crying. It was something that was abandoned by humans. We domesticated them and then left them to starve and fend for themselves. It's true. I love pigeons too. They're so smart. Can't they see they're being lied to? We have to do something! What's up? It's not true that the Phantom Thieves leader died, right? Everything's fine. Thank goodness! There's no way the Phantom Thieves can be defeated. Man, it's such a relief to hear things are okay. Well, if you need anything, I'll be at the arcade. Well, I'm in cutscene hell, Shinya, so... Not today.
Phantom Thieves have been on the news recently, so I was wondering how you're doing. Are you going to give up without accomplishing your goal? Nah, I'm fine. So you're okay. That's a relief. I'm expecting great things from the Phantom Thieves. If you need anything, I'm happy to help. My comrade! He called me a comrade. Feels pretty weird seeing you around on a weekday. You're taking off tonight, right? Sheesh. You're such a risk taker. Listen, make sure nobody notices you, okay?
I have to do something about the keyword for sure this time. This time for sure.
Security guards became suspicious of us last time, so we can't stay here for long.
Then don't come in uniform, you idiots.
But we still have no hit.
Think it's a barrier after all?
Where'd your enthusiasm from yesterday go?
Ah, shut up. The real game starts at 2 ounce.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
The citizens
They're too
are
busy
secondary.
flirting.
He only cares about his own well-being and that of his lackeys.
He wants to become prime minister, even if it means trampling on others.
Fortune, rich people.
Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
Steer? It was a match?
What? The Diet Building's a ship? What kind of scenery will that be?
A ship
The actual
called
building's
Shuake.
on land.
I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no barriers.
Haha.
Oh, shut up! Let's hurry up and go in.
Are we clear of the guard's sight?
Get closer to the wall just in case. Alright. Do it.
Did anything change? We went in, right?
Security guards seem to be gone, but it's difficult to tell for certain. This seems to be similar to what happened with Sis's palace.
But this time, the Diet Building remains unchanged.
The gate wasn't open earlier, though.
Wait, look! Mona's appearance is different.
That means we're definitely in a palace.
Come on, let's go take a look.
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out.
What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
What is it?
The hell?
Even though this country may sink, he alone will survive. That's what this cognition is about, huh?
Ryuji hitting the Akechi pose, though. The Featherman team is made up of a hawk, an owl, an Argus. What the fuck's an Argus? A swan and a condor. And also eagle. Compared to that, what can a pigeon do? I want a boat plays in the distance. Yeah, I'm sure there's an edit of that.
A country that children can be proud of my ass is completely sunken in his head. If a guy like this stands above everyone, we're seriously done for.
This is beyond ridiculous.
The same goes for Akechi. He should have seen this scenery as well. Yet he still aided Shido.
What in the world is he thinking?
You ever look at someone and wonder what?
Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward, my father died because of someone like this.
we gotta sink Shido instead of this country.
Santa.
A palace with not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful. This will be completely different from past palaces.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure.
Arimasu.
All right.
We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections.
And we will, but
Let the infiltration begin.
this will not
Time
be a
to pay him
palace.
back for setting us up into a trap.
This will not be a palace we do all in one sitting. Like previous palaces, we will not be doing this
Wait.
all in one day. But we will stop here.
I'll just add this.
It's time. This music is really good, as most of the music in this game is. But anyway, tomorrow, I should be doing Ace Attorney. Maybe also Sunday. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with Sunday. It just kind of depends on my energy. I might be hanging out with Rachel. But anyway, you know the drill. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Be good to yourself. Be kind. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. Please wear a mask. Eat the rich. Thanks for hanging out. Tell someone you love them. According to the Wikipedia, the Argus is related to a peafowl. What's a peafowl? I'll look it up later. Thank you. Have a day. Thanks for waiting so patiently. And I will see you when I see you. I can't wait for more of this next week. Oh my god. Okay. Bye.